Well, a very good evening once again as we build up to game number 2. Nizam Nawabs, in fact, taking on Khammam Knights. And we're bringing you the live lineups for the Khammam Knights. They're coming in with some great players in the squad as well. Subbu, the captain, Subhash, has been exceptional in terms of the way he goes about his game. Venkat Reddy, another top player in that mix. Lokesh in the mix as well. You're waiting to see who the top 5 are going to be. Sai definitely would be a player who makes it to that top 5. Akash, handy contributions from him for the Khammam Knights. You also have Majid Khan. So far, he looks like the star of the show. The Vela, yet to get a lot of game time, but yes, in the squad. Sai, number 2, that's 92 on his jersey. Shrikant came in yesterday with 3-pointers, turned the complexion of the game. Bopanna, style and swag, he's got it all covered, along with some game sense too. Pritham, 0-1. And finishing off with Dheeraj, he's also had some handy contributions. Nizam Nawabs on the other side, they come in with Satya, who's been an important key in their team. Ishan in there as well. You also have Santosh, aggressive and experienced talent in that squad. Shritesh, we saw him play yesterday. Young lad, but so much power in there. Harish Namma, second highest paid player in the league, in the squad. Anthony, also in there. You got Vivek, who's gotten game time. You then have Kunal as well. Yet to see him feature more. Another Anthony in the mix for the Nizam Nawabs. And with that, we're also taking you to the final frontier. These are situations where teams can call timeouts, where teams can in fact call a timeout and go in for a review. Only these different situations can one team take a review. So these are the different scenarios already been given to the teams. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin live proceedings in a matter of a few moments.
requesting both teams to once line up once again, please. Today we have a special guest in the house. We got Director Krish Jagarlamudi garu in the house tonight. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, sir. Please, a few words for the boys.
I'm very excited about this league. యూట్యూబ్లో నేను ఫాలో అవుతా ఉన్నాను అండ్ లైవ్లో మ్యాచ్ చూడటం చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది అండ్ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ ఖమ్మం టీమ్ మీరు టాప్లో ఉన్నారు 3 out of 3 వెరీ ఎక్సైటెడ్ అండ్ Nizam Nawabs and you are catching up and it's a great win and I'm sure today's match will be an exciting one. All the best to both the teams.
Sir, మీరు ఏ టీంకి సపోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు ఇవాళ?
Okay, we'll already 3-3 ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి I'm with Nizam Nawabs today. Make it exciting. But of course, నిన్న మీకు ఆల్రెడీ నేను చేశాను అన్నమాట.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. All right, so we're ready to take this battle to the court. Are you guys excited? అసలు అది ఎక్సైట్మెంట్ లెక్కుందా? Come on, గట్టిగా వేసుకోండి. మ్యాచ్ ఏ మొదలవ్వదు లేకపోతే. All right, let me again do a crowd check. All the Nizam Nawab fans, all the Khammam Knights. All right, it's a mixed fan base today at KVBR Indoor Stadium. TBPL Season 1 దమ్ముంటే కోర్టులో చూసుకుందాం.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening and a warm welcome to each and every one of you on the Freedom Global Sports Network for the Telangana Pro Basketball League. It's match time once again this evening on a Saturday, and we're bringing you live action on day 5. It's gonna get interesting, mind you. It's gonna get nervy, it's gonna get edgy, as the table is now wide and open. There is still time for a lot of teams to get back. Nizam Nawabs, they got back into the scheme of things yesterday. Khammam Knights, I'll tell you what, they're still to lose an encounter. They're still to lose a match. They've gotten 3-3 done and dusted. They're sitting right on top of the table, and they've got some brilliant points that they've taken home. They beat the Warangal Warriors 80-75. They beat the Ranga Reddy Risers 68-81. They beat the Mechal Mavericks 77-75. And that's how they've gone about winning, winning, and winning. That's been their mantra so far. When you look at the Nizam Nawabs, they've had Allen, who's been among the scheme of things with 40 minutes of play time alone. That is the highest in their side. When you have the Khammam Knights, you have Majid Khan, who's played 39 odd minutes, 48 seconds. And Majid Khan has been an exceptional star for them. He's been the find of the season for me. Didn't really go for the big money in the auctions. But I'll tell you what, if he gets into the auctions next year, oh boy, they're all gonna go and try and grab him. Because he's been that kind of a player. And he can put his best foot forward as and when required. When you look at them and their entire side, he's been right on top amongst the scheme of things, the Khammam Knights. You look at Majid Khan, so far he's got 59 points in his kitty. You've got Srikanth sitting right above him, 62. This is the competition total, mind you, ladies and gentlemen. And he's gotten right on top. Venkat Reddy sitting on 35. On the other side, when you look at their opposition, the Nizam Nawabs, they also have Satya, who's got 65 in his kitty. Santosh, 54. We're just waiting for things to get sorted right now. And we'll get back into the scheme of things very soon. Okay, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with live action in a matter of few seconds. We're just getting some technical things in order. And right from there, we'll get back into the scheme of things. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, check.
So finally, after a little glitch of sorts, we're alive and active. Technical glitches, a part and parcel of the game. Jump ball, tip off, way to go. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first quarter in the second game that we're looking at on a Saturday evening. And game number one was a biggie. You had the Honey Badgers take home another victory. 3 victories in 4 encounters. Meanwhile, we're looking to try and see if the Khammam Knights are still going to bow down. Because so far, they've been winning almost every match. And joining me in the commentary box here this evening is Mahadev from Telangana itself. You've seen him on your screens. He's been the anchor as well. And he will definitely be with me very soon. Just sharing space in the comm box. First points though haven't come in yet for either of these two sides. Agni. The Nizam Nawabs. They've opened this table up with that victory that they really required, beating the Mechal Mavericks yesterday. Agni. Back with Namaharish. Allen. He's got a lot of game time with his team.
We warmly welcome Anjali sir, MLC, to join us. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, sir.
First point still haven't come in 8 odd minutes. are still to be played for. First points! Love this from Harish. Second highest paid player in the league. And definitely he's going to be an important asset for the boys. Majid Khan, Shrikant. Not quite yet, but on the rebound. That's a speciality. Venkat Reddy on the opposite side. Maha joins me back in the commentary box. Maha, it's been a great game so far, man. What are your thoughts?
Oh, it's been an intense journey. The whole league, the whole setup has been really great. And yeah, the matches have been neck to neck till almost like yesterday. I think today had a little comfortable lead, but otherwise it was all neck to neck games, and that's what makes the league really exciting here.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic basketball all around, something that we've been witnessing in the last 2 days. In the last few days, in fact. This is day 5 that we are in right now. And that's been a speciality as well for Majid Khan. What I really love about Majid Yamaha is the fact that he creates opportunities for himself. He knows that once he gets into the paint, just needs to keep the ball together and foul is coming his way.
I've been loving the way he's drawing in fouls. He's been at the free throw line constantly, just pushing those buckets in. It would have helped if that converted, but otherwise he knows how to drive in and take a foul. That's something cool about Majid there. And he's got that exceptional support in the rebound also. I feel Venkat Reddy and Subbu are two great players who can, handle the backcourt and sort of handle the boards. So he can confidently do his thing when you have such confident players in the... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a foul. It's a little hard. Harish going down.
Just got to be a little careful. Harish on this occasion shares a smile.
Today I'm really excited about the matchup of Harish versus Venkat Reddy. Two veteran players, two strong players in the backboard. They always take the rebounds. They know how to push the game from behind. So it's going to be an interesting matchup between them to see who sort of bound game today.
Converted 2 and 2. And Harish, yeah, just like you mentioned, you're absolutely right. Very interesting to see how these two players go about their business, because that's something we will be focusing on as well. Subbu trying to set the screen. Venkat Reddy with that turnaround. Once again, Venkat. This time puts it into the basket. Not the first time he's done that this evening. When you're ready to run downtown, you got to make that count as well. Santosh is another player alongside Harish and Venkat Reddy who has that experience, Maha. And I think it's also going to be interesting to see how he's going to treat this game.
Yo, definitely. I think Santosh I also think has that little bit of that, the point guard mentality also while he plays down. And with his height, that's a very good advantage. So he can really play inside, outside and be like that adaptable guy. Satya here taking it. Allen on the way, driving in, pass out to Santosh at 45. There's a 3, no, rebounded. And the ball goes Khammam's way. Subbu, Venkat Reddy on the other end. Like I told you, Khammam likes taking their game inside, using Venkat Reddy, using Subbu. The two tall guys really helping them out. Here there's Satya. Allen the feeder. Uh-oh. A line cut out there. Khammam's ball. That way I think Shrikant is also playing a very good role by providing the outside support that they really need. Pushing in those 3 right at the time. I think yesterday he did that a couple of times. Gave them a few clutch threes to really push the game forward. See, like I told you, back.
Yeah, when we speak about Shrikant, you mentioned rightly, when you look at the 3-pointers, he's been one of the best 3-pointers. He's got 8 of those converted and he sits right on top for his team. So definitely a fair point to say that, he's been right on top. Mr. Correct pointers has got Shrikant, who has 8 on the other side. So that's something which is very interesting and important as well when you look at these two sides and the way they set themselves up. Santosh also for the Nawabs has had about 37 minutes of game time so far in the league before this game. Look at that pass from Allen. That is assist of the highest order. I like men with calm words, calm nature, who only talk when the ball is around in their hands, and that's something that he does there. Allen paid the price for him, and he's definitely doing the damage. Venkat Reddy will earn some fouls. So far, Maha, I think the game's going neck to neck. Just a very close sort of scoreline. Both teams are trying to be as aggressive, and I've always mentioned this, right? Quarter number one becomes very important because you're trying to set the tempo. You're trying to set the context. You want to show that you're in. Then we go back to quarter number four, which becomes very important because you're trying to close out the game. And then the mid-quarter are everything where you just need to survive.
No, definitely. I think the aggressive nature of the game sort of sets in the first quarter. You know, you either go aggressive or you're going cool. And at this point, it's 5 minutes down. I think both teams are scoring pretty decently right now. And that's one thing, like you said, the styles of the teams are very different, but then they do have strong players on the paint. Oh yeah, it goes the other way right now. Missed it. Pass there. Subbu brings it back out to Majid. Majid trying to force his way inside, but Allen with some great defense out there. And Sai here goes Satya one-on-one. Pushes it back to Venkat Reddy at the board. Satya picks the rebound. Nizam heading there. Way back into the... Oh! It's a foul on Subbu. That was a good drive in by Satya. Subbu was not settled there yet, and he saw that opportunity and sort of drove in. And Subbu took the fall there. It's heading to a side throw. The ref is a little deciding yet. It's a side throw, yeah. Early foul trouble here. Subbu sort of taking a break. We got Akash. All right, Akash gets in. All right, so Sai brings it back here for Khammam. Tries to drive in. Gets under the ring. Pass outside to Srikanth. Srikanth there looking to settle. There's two on him right now. Allen steals it. And it's a foul by Majid Khan. Also gets a little warning from the referee for the kind of reaction he gave there. That's some intense defense there by the Nizam Nawabs. Oh, that's great defense by Majid Khan too. He just picks the steal right out there. A back, behind the back pass. Sai scores. And I think Majid has been doing really great with all the fast breaks. He's been picking that up really crazy. Santosh here down to Allen, the cross-court pass. The attempt to three, Akash with the rebound. And the Khammam takes it the other way. Majid Khan here, little crossover before hitting it to Sai. Venkat Reddy on the screen. Sai is a little double-minded out there. Gives it to Akash. Akash tries to drive in. Great defense there. Good rebound by Satya. Allen pushing it the other way, trying to hit a fast break. Great pass, hits it outside. On the wing, Santosh dribbling, getting inside. Spin and a move, hits it out to Allen. Allen driving in. Back to Santosh, and Santosh takes the attempt. Not in, rebound by Srikanth. Khammam going the other way. It's a fast break by Majid Khan here. And a foul. Oh no, it's an offensive foul. It's charging on Majid Khan. Sort of pushed his elbow out there, I think, while he was trying to drive in. Santosh that way has a bigger wingspan, so Majid had to do something to protect himself out there. Dheeraj checks in for Sai. Dheeraj also got a couple of clutch three-pointers yesterday, man. It was a little intense to see that. He just like picked it and dropped it. Harish there inside the paint. Majid picks it up, going the other way. Trying to slow it down, settle here for a sec. Venkat Reddy posting up on Harish. That's the matchup we're talking about today. Harish and Venkat Reddy. It's going to be an intense matchup. Two big guys in the center. Harish driving in. Kicks it to the wing to Santosh. Santosh drops a three. Easy money. That way Santosh has that game where he can go inside, he can play outside. He's a Mr. Dependable on both the ends. Shrikant tries it there. Allen bringing it back, trying to pace it up. Again kicks it out to Santosh at the wing. And a travel call here on Santosh. Subbu gets back in. Giving a quick breather to Venkat Reddy. It's hardly 1 minute left in quarter number one. The scores are almost even. It's 11 and 13. Nizam is just 2 points up there. There's some great defense happening today. Akash drives in, takes a jumper. Harish with the rebound. Allen bringing it back, trying to pace it up. Santosh driving in. Gets into the paint and is almost in. Kicks it out to Satya. Satya pushing it out to Santosh back at the wing. And Harish with the rebound. And a foul there on Subbu. It was just there. It was just a touch out there. Harish dominating the paint right now. Picked that rebound up and tried to put it back in. He gets two throws with 22 seconds to go. 2-point lead, Nizam Nawabs. Really thanking Stalin for this crazy opportunity. I'm the on-court MC, by the way. Picking up a little bit of commentary here. Try to give Stalin a break today because 3 back-to-back matches. He's been really going in all alone every day. Keeping y'all entertained. Free throw misses, but Allen picks it up. Sai takes it away though. And Khammam goes the other way, trying to settle down. Oh, Shrikant for the 3. Oh, misses. And there's a foul call.
First foul.
I think it's a foul on Agni there. Side throw. Kicking it to Dheeraj. Oh my God, this guy's like a clutch player. Brings it back. Number 0, Dheeraj. End of quarter number 1. It's 4. It's 14-13. Khammam 1-point lead. End of quarter number 1. End of the first quarter. Khammam at 14 and Nizam Nawabs at 13. All right, the stands look full today. Saturday night. Andar basketball judni ko anamata. Okay, so let's do like a little bit of a vibe check. All the Nizam Nawab fans. All right. What about the Khammam Knights? Ee Khammam ollu roju vaalla army techukuntunnaru. Khammam army. All right, very exciting. End of quarter number 1. Second quarter action begins.
Quarter number 2 is where we're headed, ladies and gentlemen. Back in action. We'll try and see what we can get you in terms of a little bit of stats as well, just to make it a little more interesting for you, so you know as to what the numbers were like in the first quarter. We're entering quarter number 2 right now. 14-13 it is. But it's been some exceptional basketball on both sides. 13-14, just the 1 point differentiator. And I'm seeing from the fact that we are sitting courtside, we get to hear a lot from the coaches as well. And you're seeing Visu Palani manning the troops really well in terms of what he's really expecting from the team. And when you look at the rebound opportunities between the two sides, Nizam Nawabs in the first quarter picked about 13. Khammam Knights, they've also got 8. When you look at the turnovers, 2 for the Nawabs, 1 for the Khammam Knights. You look at blocks, 0 so far. Steals, however, 3 to the Khammam Knights and just 1 to the Nizam Nawabs. So not much to choose, in fact, between the two teams. They've been even Steven sort of between the two. There are some free throw opportunities as well. The conversion on the free throws has been better from the Khammam Knights. 75% conversion. They had 4 free throw opportunities. They've converted 3. While we're seeing some aggressive and fast-paced action right now. Allen drives in with that pass. Satya puts that in. That's all you have to do. Try and pass, try and get this sorted, try and keep that coming. And that's how you try and keep the scoreboard ticking. That's how you try and get those buckets in as well for yourself. 18-14 right now. You're listening to some noise at the Nizam Nawabs camp as well. They're finally finding those balls. Fast break, got in the job done. Fantastic layup. Bucket made as well. We're taking a short breather. Don't go anywhere.
Seconds to go. Quarter number 2. Nizam is at the lead. All the Nizam Nawab fans. All right. What about the Khammam Knights? Love the energy, guys.
Quarter number 2, 20-14 it is. It's now a 6-point difference between these two sides. And we're going to keep a close look on that as we keep marching ahead. Remember, in that first quarter, it was 13-14, just the 1-point difference between these two teams. Within about 3 odd minutes, in fact, it's now a 6-point difference. Ma, where's this game going? What do you think?
I think Nawabs has taken an aggressive start because I think it's been a do or die for them right now. Especially with the kind of first loss that they had. And I think Khammam is a little comfortable that way. Because they've had all 3 victories. And they remain at the top of the table. So I really think there's an aggressive game today that Nizam is going to bring in. And that was Bopanna. Missed it. Allen. Oh, that's a hustle play right there. Santosh picking it up. Bringing it back, setting the play. Allen at 45. Gives it inside high post. Harish takes a chance. It's not there. Bopanna with the rebound. Bringing it the other way. Trying to set the game here. Finds Akash. Little screen coming in. He went the other way. Drive it in. And Venkat Reddy tried the putback. Didn't go there. Satya with the rebound. Allen bringing it. Trying to pace it up. Satya driving in. Got rejected. Rejected by Bopanna. Some great defense right there. Talking about Bopanna, very impressive young kid, hardly 17 right now, made it to the Indian camp, went there, played a few matches. I think he brings a lot of experience to this team too, in terms of this presence being more than just in the national games. So I think that young energy that he's bringing in, I think, is also giving them a very fresh take on the game. While you have veterans like Venkat Reddy, you have the other side of it, who's also like a 17-year-old kid, Bopanna, bringing the game. And that'll be a great combo. Majid Khan attempts for a three. Venkat Reddy on the rebound. Foul, but not counted. It's a foul on Allen. That way the battle of the rebounds is real, man, today. You see a lot of aggressive rebounding happening here, both ends. Timeout, Nizam Nawabs. It's 14-20, 6 minutes to go in quarter number 2. So, Stalin, what do you think defensively compared to the first few days? Do you think the defensive approach has increased? Because I think last couple of days the matches have been low scoring compared to the first 2-3 days. What is your take on that?
Yeah, I just think, teams are starting to now open up. In the very first 2-3 days, you were seeing some aggressive intent all across because they were still trying to figure out what is the style of play, how should we go about against each other. But now that they've understood each other's strategy, they're trying to read the opposition really well. And they're not going at it from the word go, because it is a long tournament, right? We're playing for about 6-7 odd days, about 9 days in fact to be precise, until the finals. But before we get into the playoffs, we're just trying to read the opposition, try to control the tempo, try to control the pace, and use opportunities. I think that's what they've been doing really nicely. And I just think that's the reason we're seeing some games that are going right down to the wire as well. And as we speak, just like you mentioned some time back, we're going to see an interesting encounter today between Venkat Reddy and Namaharish, and that's currently happening. We are seeing that Visupalani, head coach, not very happy with that call. First foul coming. Not very happy, Coach Westu. You can see him on the back of your screens there, just for a mini second. As Venkat Reddy misses that first one. 15-22, quarter number 2 is what we are in right now. Match number 2 on a Saturday evening. If you just tune in, ladies and gentlemen, remember, you're watching live action to all the games on the Freedom Global Sports Network for the Telangana Pro Basketball League. And alongside me, we have Maha on commentary today.
Hey, thanks for having me in here, Stalin. It's been a pleasure hosting this league, trying to MC it out. Oh, and Santosh drops it in. That mid-range jumper, Santosh really specializes at. And here we get Bopanna back. Taking it all the way, trying to go drive in. Oh, got rejected there by Harish. I think what you said is correct. The whole trying to figure out the opposition. And Venkat Reddy, Harish on that one-on-one battle there. Hit it down to Bopanna, who drops the 3. There goes that Indian talent. Allen bringing it back, trying to set the game right now. It's it on the wing. Santosh driving in. Beautiful drive in, but couldn't convert. Harish there tried the putback, but gets a foul instead. So yeah, like you were saying, I think the first couple of days was aggressive, trying to figure it out.
And 4 minutes, 31 seconds.
A little technical glitch here at the commentary box. We're back. So yeah, like you said, they figured out the team strategies. The coaches have been writing it down and then trying to act accordingly. Try to take the game to them. Majid here trying to set the play, trying to post Venkat Reddy, but instead he drives in and misses. Harish with the rebound. Allen pushing it the other way. Fast break. Missed it. Harish with the rebound again and puts it back. Harish has been really aggressive on the boards today. Popana here trying to set it. Takes a screen from Venkat Reddy. Gives it back to Venkat Reddy. And double team on Venkat Reddy, but he's back, puts it back to Bopanna at the 0 at 45. Srikanth drops a 3. Bang!
Yeah, it's been so far like a good attack from both sides, but Nizam Nawabs slowly trying to accelerate and build that tempo up. It's 22-26 at the moment. Just getting that scoreboard corrected for you as well. Quarter number 2. You just got to hang in there. That's what we've been speaking about. Quarter number 2, quarter number 3. These are the 2 quarters. You try and stick around, build that lead, try and bring in some momentum. So far, Venkat Reddy leading in terms of the highest points for his side. He's got 8 already. Namma Harish for the Nizam Nawabs sitting on 10. That's what these 2 teams will be focusing on. 22-26, quarter number 2. We're looking at a lot of different aspects as well in this game. And that's something that we'll try and bring you after the next quarter too. Right now, we're seeing constant movement. Namma Harish, Santosh. Moving around nice and quick here. We're seeing some rotational play as well. Lot of shouts of defense from there. End-line throw in. Anthony. Just off the rim this time. Well then, here we go. Khammam Knights, they're trailing. When we know a thing or two about Khammam Knights, the fact that they've been very disciplined and very accurate when they want to get back into a game. Visupalani hoping for a fast break. He's trying to let the boys know that try and get in on the counter. Namma Harish. Stuck. Santosh, 20-26. Fantastic pass that would have been. But right now it's not. It's quarter number 2. It's 22-26. 2 minutes 37 seconds still remaining. And there's still so much to play for here between these 2 sides. Remember, we are still in the league stage. Tomorrow is the last and final day of the league stage before we then head into the playoffs starting Monday. And then the finals on Wednesday. Wow, beautiful. That's the young player that we were talking about. Maha Bopanna. He's a fine talent. Doesn't look like a 17-year-old, mind you. He looks like someone who has got some game experience already. But he still manages to try and get some game time in the starting 5.
2 minutes.
Satya off the rim this time. Allen, misses this opportunity. Going downtown on the fast break, Majid Khan. He gets into the struggle and tries to earn himself some really good fouls here. Definitely gone against the Nizam Nawabs. It's a 5th team foul that's incoming here for the Nizam Nawabs. Majid Khan lining up on the free throw line. However, it's a timeout been taken. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be coming back right after a short break. Stay tuned.
Okay, so match chala tight అయిపోయింది. All of a sudden it almost looks like equalizer to the all the Nizam Nawab fans. Okay, and suddenly it looks really good for the Khammam Knights. What about the Knights?
Time left 1 minute 41 seconds.
141 to go.
got in the first one, converted. Majid Khan, fine talent. 26-25. Misses that. Would have been even Stevens if it did go into the basket on that occasion. Just about 1 minute 30 odd seconds now remain in this quarter, in this half. Post which the teams will get back, re-strategize and get back stronger. We're definitely going to look at the numbers as well once again, just to try and see as to how things are flowing. 25-26. Turns around. Akash. I think the strategy from the Nizam Nawabs is to try and play on the counter against the Khammam Knights. Because from what I hear with Coach Visu, he has been trying to amp the boys up and trying to tell them, as soon as you get the ball, try and come ASAP. Try and come in on the fast break. Don't waste any time. Before the defense gets back, I want you to attack. And I'm seeing that strategy from Coach Visu for the Nizam Nawabs. So far, they've managed to get that. They managed to get the points together as well. They get 2 more here. Last 34 odd seconds now remain. 28-25. Bopanna still keeps it to Majid. Majid! Not quite yet. Allen. Can he get this job done? Satya. Anthony was free. Pass was the call. It did come in for Santosh. Beautiful game here from the Nizam Nawabs. Last and final whistle in the second quarter. First half comes to an end here, ladies and gentlemen. And Nawab sitting on 30 against 25 of the Khammam Knights. That's what they'll do. That's how they will go. And we'll bring you live action, the Freedom Global Sports Network. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking a short breather. We'll be back very soon.
Slogan Nizam Nawabs mali 5-point lead gelipoyaru. Okay, so it's half time. Evergaina snacks gaani edana eyalunte please head down to Bagel Brigade, the official hunger partner of the TBBL. And ivala oka kotta Frankie and Momo stall kuda vachindi. So there's a little variety right now. Evergaina tinali anipiste. All right, so just announcing all the sponsors' names. Khammam, the team owners are Nayan Raj, Sricharan and Nikhil. And the sponsors of the teams are Mamta Academy of Medical Sciences, SCL Infra, Not Vanilla Strategy and Communication, Lion Charge, their EV charging partner, and KUSP, the fitness partners. Also heading down to Nizam Nawabs, the owner is Charan Garu from Lakshmi Motors, and also Fresh Bus and MyScape are the sponsors. Also Lakshmi Group. Cool, so anybody else who wants to head down, have some snacks, recharge halftime low, ochechu. At the same time, ఎవరైనా ఫ్రీ త్రో ఛాలెంజ్ కి రెడీగా ఉన్నారా? ఇవాళ వస్తురా పిల్లలందరూ లేచారు వెంటనే. రండ్రా బాబు. All right, anybody who wants to shoot a free throw, get some TPBL merchandise, please head down with me. All right. Okay, so all the free throw boys are ready. Let's go. Okay, so ఇవాళ ఒక చిన్న ట్విస్ట్ కూడా అన్నమాట. చిన్న పిల్లలందరికీ ఫ్రీ త్రో, మిగతా వాళ్ళందరికీ 3 పాయింట్. నువ్వు ట్రై చేయొచ్చు, వెనక్కి వచ్చాయి. అరే మీరే రోజు వేస్తారు ఆరా, ఇక ఎవరికి ఛాన్స్ ఇయ్యరు ఆరా, కొంచెం వెనక్కి వెళ్ళండి, వేరే వాళ్ళని రాని వాళ్ళ. దా జాయిన్ అవ్వ, లైన్ జాయిన్ అవ్వదా. All right, can we please have a ball? Sudhirana. ఓకే, చాలా మంది వచ్చారుగా, స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం. నువ్వు దగ్గర నుంచి చేస్తా అంటే దగ్గర నుంచి అయిదా. ఓకే, గుడ్ షాట్. దా నీకు టీ షర్ట్ ఇప్పిస్తుందా, నీకు ఇవాళ ఖమ్మం టీ షర్ట్ ఇప్పిస్తా. వెనక్కి ఫ్రీ త్రో లైన్, ఫ్రీ త్రో లైన్, ఫ్రీ త్రో లైన్. చిన్నపిల్లలు అంటే ఏదో ముందర రావచ్చు. అబ్బా పత్థరా బోల్తే ఇసుకో, పత్థరా. గుడ్, కానీ నీకు టీ షర్ట్ లేదు ఇవాళ. ఇట్రా, ఆల్రెడీ టీ షర్ట్ వేసుకొని వచ్చినావు. అట్లా మిగతా వాళ్ళకి ఇవ్వకూడదు, అన్ని టీ షర్ట్లు నువ్వే తీసుకెళ్తావు. ఇట్రాను. Hard luck, buddy. Let's go, let's go. Make some noise. Hard luck, buddy. Let's go, Nizam Nawabs. Hey, shot, beta. అరే ఆల్రెడీ టీ షర్ట్లు వేసుకున్న వాళ్ళకి మేము టీ షర్ట్లు ఇవ్వట్లేదు ఇవాళ, లేని వాళ్ళకి ఇద్దాం టీ షర్ట్. లెట్స్ గో జార్డన్. హార్డ్ లక్. Yo, can I request another volunteer to please join me? TPBL volunteers. Oops. Let's go. No itra. I couldn't say no. Hard luck, buddy. Next time. Da. Ouch. Shot by. Black hoodie makes it. It'll check. Flat shot, కొంచెం. Hard luck. 3 పాయింట్ వేస్తావా? ఓకేరా, 3 పాయింట్ రేరా. అదే ఇక్కడ సెల్ఫ్ ఛాలెంజ్ తీసుకో, 3 పాయింట్ వేస్తా అన్నాడు. try. Hard luck, buddy. Abba. Guys, unfortunately నేను లైన్ ఇక్కడతో కట్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. మనం నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ కూడా ఉంది. నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ ఫ్రీ త్రో మీతో స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం బ్రో. నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ ఉండలేం. ఉండాలనే కదా ఇవన్నీ చేస్తుంది, మేము కష్టపడుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్. ఓకే గైస్, అనివార్య కారణాల వల్ల ఫ్రీ త్రో ఛాలెంజ్ ఆపేయబడుతోంది. ఓకే సార్, ఈ ముగ్గురు పిల్లగాళ్ళు వేసిన తర్వాత సార్ నువ్వు కూడా రారా బాబు, నువ్వు కూడా నువ్వు రోజు. ఓకే, లాస్ట్ టూ. హార్డ్ లక్. Damn, people here with different challenge. Last shot. Guys, మనం నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ చూసుకుందాం. దా వచ్చేసాయి, దా 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 బయటికి వచ్చేసాయి. అరే అన్న, ఇక నువ్వు అట్లా చేస్తే పిల్లలు చేయరా మళ్ళా? ఇస్తా నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ పక్కా పక్కా పక్కా. రైట్. Alright, requesting both the teams to line up, please. We got some special guests in the house.
Virtual DJ.
We warmly welcome Prashant Varma garu, very famous director of the movie Hanuman and a lot others. Also, I would request Anjay Reddy sir, please join us. MLC Anjay Reddy sir also to join us. So, is this your first professional basketball league experience? Yella undi, how are you? Have you been following the league?
Yeah, on and off I am following the league. In engineering lo unnappudu I played little bit of basketball, but not much. I've continued with cricket, but it's an amazing sport, and always love watching any kind of sport. So particularly India lo, I think this is one of the first leagues that is happening, and promoters ki and supporters ki villandarki kuda thank you and congratulations. I think there's like a lot of young talent in India, and hopefully, you know, one day there will be a big proper basketball team that will be representing India, and you know, international kuda villandaru perform challenge chepni korukuntunnanu. Congratulations to you guys, and good luck.
All right, one tough quick question. Which team are you supporting tonight?
See, I support the sporting spirit in every person. So winning and losing doesn't matter. I think ilanti oka sport conduct chestunarantene it's like a big win for all you guys. So yeah, I support the sport, basketball.
Very smoothly answered. Sir, meer kuda konni words mana boys ki.
బాస్కెట్బాల్ అంటేనే స్పోర్ట్స్మెన్ స్పిరిట్. మీ అందరికీ ఒకటేందంటే, ఆరోగ్యంగా ఉండాలంటే ఏదైనా ఆట ఆడాలి. ఇంత ఆరోగ్యం అంటే ఆరోగ్యమే మహాభాగ్యం, సగం సంతోషం అంటే అందుకోసం స్పోర్ట్స్మెన్ స్పిరిట్ ఈజ్ ద మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ లైఫ్. మీ ఇద్దరికి ఎవరు లెక్క వచ్చినా కానీ ఇబ్బంది పడొద్దు. గెలిచిన వాళ్ళైనా సంతోషం, ఓడిన వాళ్ళైనా నెక్స్ట్ గెలవాలనే ప్రపోజల్ ఆలోచించుకొని విత్ ఇన్ సెకండ్స్లో కొన్ని టైంలో కలిసి వస్తుంది. అందుకోసానికే నేను కూడా ఒక స్పోర్ట్స్మెన్, వాలీబాల్ ఆడుతుంటే మీరు బాస్కెట్బాల్ ఆడుతున్నారు. ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్, ఆల్ ఆఫ్ బెస్ట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. సార్, మీరు ఏ టీంకి సపోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్ ఇవాళ?
బోత్ ద టీమ్స్. రెండు కళ్ళు ఏ కన్ను కావాలంటే రెండు కళ్ళు కావాలంటారు, అవునా కదా? రెండు కళ్ళు ఒకటే చూపు. ఎవరు గెలిస్తే ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్. సపోర్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఏంటంటే సపోర్టింగ్ అనేది ఏంటంటే బెట్టింగ్ కడినప్పుడు సపోర్ట్ చేస్తాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you so much, sir. Please wish the players luck. so much, sir. Thank you so much, Prashant Varma garu. This really will encourage the players a lot. Thank you so much for making your presence felt. And guys, we're back in the second half action. Are you guys ready? Are sustai perga mere. Okay, let's do a little crowd check again. All the Nizam Nawab fans. Hey, come on, Gattiga Nizam Nawab fans. All right, what about the Khammam Knights? Let's go, that's what I'm talking about.
You ready? Brother. TPBL. Let's go. Telangana chal ball it out. Someone take court lo chuskuna. Telangana chal ball it out. Telangana chal ball it out. Someone take court lo chuskuna. Telangana chal ball it out. 6 teams, 1 dream. Kenchidaka cheppedi scene. Live for fight to take a dream. War modalaindi no peace. I got my squad, I got my fans, I got my boys, give it a chance. Road low hustle, check out my stats. Muscle Peter, go to bringing it back here. Hyderabad Honey Badgers, Mitchell Mavericks.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, quarter number 3, alive and active. That's where we are amongst the scheme of things. First quarter, remember, Nizam Nawabs, they had about 13 points in their kitty. Khammam Knights 14. You then saw the second quarter again with the Nizam Nawabs at 13, and Khammam Knights had 8 this time. And that is why the Nizam Nawabs were in the driver's seat as we went to the end of quarter number 2. And Nizam Nawabs right now, they're trying to drive the traffic as much as possible and try and make the most of every opportunity available. They're in the driver's seat. 32-25 is what they're looking at. Quarter number 3 right now, alive and active. Allen for the Nizam Nawabs. Quick movement, straight to Satya. Constant pass, Santosh waiting for someone to come in on the screen. Arishnamma is in there. Will try and drive in. Just the one misstep. And goes back in favor of the Khammam Knights. 27 is what they've gotten. 32. 32-27 right now. We're just getting started in this specific quarter. So it's going to be interesting to see how things function. Allen. Allen now having a word with his coach to try and see if they can review this. But remember, there was no review on a foul. And I'm sure the basket's been given there already. That has been counted. And this is going to be some charity points. Shrikant lines up on the charity line to try and make this count, to try and add a few more in their kitty, because Khammam Knights, they definitely need this. 29-32. You get these points early on in a quarter. You try and put a lot of pressure on the opposition. And Khammam Knights have been good with that out throughout the last few games. They've been doing this in the right manner. They've been doing this just the way it should be done. And they're a team that can come back and press on the pedal ASAP. Not gonna help Venkat Reddy whatsoever. And all the noise coming from the Nizam Nawabs bench, the men in orange.
Hey Stalin, celebrity vibe check for today. We got 2 crazy Telugu directors in the house. We got Chris Chagarlamudi garu and also Prashant Varma, the director of the movie Hanuman, in the house. And that actually, I think, brings in a lot of confidence, brings in a lot of support for the players also. Because people like these turning up to these tournaments really helps out, boosts some morale for all the
Second
players
fall.
also. So just giving you that celebrity vibe check for today, being a Saturday. We also got Adarsh in the house, who's been supporting the Nizam Nawabs. He's an actor and he's also been to the Big Boss, the Telugu Big Boss. And yeah, Santosh converts that first one. Yeah, like you said, I think Khammam really adds that pressure in that first few minutes of a quarter where they start dropping in bombs, and then suddenly the other team is picking the pace up with them. But I think today Nizam has also been really aggressive in terms of bringing those first few minute baskets. Oh, beautiful shot there.
Yeah, for me, it's also about the strategy, because I think it's crystal clear now that Khammam Knights are the team to beat in the league, apart from the Hyderabad Honey Badgers. And the fact that you want to try and put your best foot forward, you come in with a lot of strategy, just like that. Satya converting a three-pointer outside the three-point arc, and you would try and, bring in all your ammunition that you have on the given day. Because if you can beat them in the playoffs, it's going to play on your mind if you meet them again later. So before the playoffs, you try and beat them in the group stage, and if you meet them in the playoffs again, it's already going to play on your mind that, listen, you've done the job previously, and there's a chance for you to do that again. Satya been penalized against Bopanna on that occasion. Otherwise, he would have had a very good and golden opportunity to put that into the basket as well. And so for Maha, I think it's just a 3-point difference. When we went into halftime, it was a 5-point difference. But right now, in this third quarter, it's a three-point difference. And from what I make of the strategy right now, from a Nizam Nawabs point of view, it is try and get the fast breaks, try and get the shooting right, outside the three-point arc, take your chances, and just try and dent the opposition.
True, that way they've been picking up the pace. And Allen, like you said, Allen trying that floater there, missed it out, but gets a foul. It's a foul on Subu. Oh, it's a foul on Akash. Definitely. That way, I think this game has been a one-position game for a long time now. Just that 3-point, 4-point difference, 2-point difference. Both teams are really going head-on. Oh, and it's a fast break. Srikanth all the way alone. And misses it. These are the kind of baskets that you cannot miss, especially when you're just 3 points away. And he also picks up a foul instead of converting. A little bit of excitement, sort of hit that board hard and missed that shot. Anthony bringing it back. Allen trying to set the pace, gives it to Satya. Satya driving in. Gives it to Santosh under. Rejected, but then a foul is also called. They say hit him on the head.
Second foul.
It's a foul on Bopanna. Hit the head of Santosh. I think Santosh generally doesn't miss those. But also, what do you think about the three-point game of both the teams? Do you think they've been really playing the three-point game?
I just think so far the three-point game's been good, because if you look at the kind of numbers that we are seeing as well, I think the both teams, they've had some great amount of chances. You had the Khammam Knights get about 11 three-point opportunities that they've created, but they've only finished 3, whereas on the other side, the Nawabs, they had 13 three-point opportunities, and they've also created just the 3. So almost about in the same region when it comes to the three-point aspect of this game. What I really love about this game, in fact, and the Nizam Nawabs, is that they've tried to control Majid Khan as much as possible. Because remember, we're now looking at quarter number 3 and Majid Khan has just about 8 points. Just about 8 points, which is not the highest for his standards. Because Majid Khan, by the third quarter, is always alive and active. He gets about 20 plus points per game. That's the average that he brings to the table. So about 8 points is nothing for Majid Khan, and I think that is where Visupalani and the Nizam Nawabs team have done a fantastic job. And if the other teams are watching this closely, this is an opportunity for the others to try and see where the weakness lies for the Khammam Knights. And tell you what, Maha, this game isn't yet over. There's always a comeback, and Khammam Knights are known to, come back and win matches. Fourth foul incoming here. Subhash now on his fourth foul. So it's going to be problems for the opposition. It's going to be problems for the Khammam Knights. Quarter number 3, 5 odd minutes still remain in this encounter. They want to get more and more. The Nizam Nawabs. As many points as they can get. Nice. Love it. Santosh looks back and he says great shot as well to Harish. (35) 41 and 35-42 it is. Well then, that's how this game's gonna go, ladies and gentlemen. Quarter number 3, 5 odd minutes still remain. Majid Khan's got 8, just like I mentioned to you, and they managed to keep him at bay. Is there anyone man-marking him? Not really, but he's not able to go downtown. That's been the biggest issue.
Turnover by Santosh there. Couldn't handle the ball there. Akash bringing it back the other way. Srikanth trying to set the game. Venkat Reddy on the screen. Oh, Srikanth bullies his way in. There were 2 men on him. Still bullied his way in with that basket. Alan now taking it the other way, trying to increase the pace. Pushes it to Santosh. Harish for the screen, but Santosh takes a 3 anyway. Misses it. Anthony on the rebound. Oh, steal. Crazy steal by Srikanth there. Driving it in and makes it count on the fast break. These are the clutch moments where, like you said, the second and third quarter all about surviving there. But when you build momentum in these quarters, that's where your game actually becomes a little more stronger. And then by the time you're there at the fourth quarter, you're suddenly in the comfortable seat. And we've seen a lot of crazy third quarter comebacks in this league in the previous matches too. Bopana here to Venkat Reddy at the top. Harish with the rebound. A little high post. Harish picks it up. Gives it back to Allen. Allen driving in. Beautiful shot. Harish with the screen and Allen used that. And here we are. Khammam ball. Srikanth trying to bully his way in again, but couldn't convert that. And it's Nizam ball.
We're also trying to see as to what the real objective has been in this game, what the real strategy has been. And I was trying to look at the rebounds, the turnovers, the blocks as well. And when I had my eye to it, seen that the Nizam Nawabs have managed to get 7 turnovers in this match compared to the 2 that the Khammam Knights have got on this occasion. That tells you the difference in the style of play and much better strategy as well. You require that intent. He also had 31 rebounds created there by the Nizam Nawabs compared to the 22 by the Khammam Knights. So they're going in under the basket more, in the paint much better, trying to close in, follow through is better as well. And that is why they probably are in a much better place. Venkat Reddy not very happy with that call, but it does go against them. They already have 5 team fouls, 2 free shots incoming. 46-39. First one converted by Namma Harish. He lines up for the second. Remember, a lot of concentration is what you need in this game when you're on the charity line. Misses out on the second opportunity. Akash. We do want Harish to commit chances, but Venkat Reddy needs to be careful as well as he's sitting on 3 personal fouls. Majid Khan, meanwhile, drives that ball in. Wasn't really able to convert that. Santosh. Oh, he's very lucky that Satya Prakash. The foul hasn't gone against him. But I'll tell you what, the Khammam Knights now slowly coming back. This is what they do. Quarter by quarter, point by point, they try and get back in the game. 41-45. Constant movement now. Santosh is trying to find a gateway to try and get that pass right. We're seeing a change in personnel as well, which is really good to see that Kunal's getting some game time for the Nizam Nawab squad. And that's something very interesting in terms of what the planning must have been, what the drill must have been in training. The basket counted. Kunal been bought by the Nawabs for 20,000 rupees. And we're going to look at Allen, who's going to be subbed back in place of Kunal. Just the 2 personal fouls there for Kunal, but nevertheless, Allen making his way in a place of Kunal. Anthony in the game as well. Santosh on this occasion could not finish the 3rd attempt, but the scoreline looking much better from a Khammam Knights point of view. They've been trying to get back into this game, and so far they're doing it in the right manner. 1 3-pointer could change the game in anyone's favor. Harish against Venkat Reddy. So far it is Harish winning those battles near the basket. That's exactly what you want these players to do. 43-47. Venkat Reddy has been really good as well. He's had a great game so far. He knew it. He definitely knew it, Santosh, that he's gonna get something coming his way. 5 team fouls in place already. We can get 2 free shots, and I'm gonna go on that chatty line to try and convert it. That's the way to go. I think that is the right way to play this game.
And I really think at this point, with the foul trouble that Subbu and Venkat Reddy are facing, Nizam really wants to drive it in and pull those fouls to the max. They've already made the team fouls 5, and they've been hitting the free throw line at every foul now. So I really think they're picking the aggression inside because of that little foul trouble for the Khammam.
43-47. Quarter 3 is what we are aiming at as we head into quarter number 4 right now. Just the last few seconds remaining in this match. 43 odd seconds in this quarter. Majid Khan. Majid Khan almost got that converted. Venkat Reddy lucky on this occasion. And he keeps accumulating some points for himself as well. 8 is what he had so far before this. That goes on to 10. Taken back by Venkat. 47-45. A better looking scoreboard. A better looking scoreline here. Yeah, he's not able to get going. 45-47. 8 odd seconds remain. Nizam Nawabs would want to pull the plug about this time out. Go for it. And miss the chance completely. With that, it's all come to an end here in quarter number 3 as we head into quarter number 4. That's about it. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a short breather. Stay tuned as we come right back into the scheme of things.
Khammam at 45 and Nizam Nawabs at 47. Okay, so ఇక్కడ ఎంతమంది NBA చూస్తారు? అసలు ఎవరైనా బాస్కెట్బాల్ చూస్తారా ఇడ? ఓకే, ఆ పిల్లలు కొంతమంది చూస్తారు. ఓకే, సో దేర్ ఆర్ ఫ్యూ థింగ్స్ that నేను నేర్చుకున్న NBA లోంచి, a few shouts that the crowd can do to support the team. ఇవాళ మనం దానిలో ఒకటి చేద్దాం అన్నమాట. So if you want your team, all the Khammam fans, if you want your team మీరు డిఫెన్స్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు, this is something that will be played and you guys can shout defense. Okay, let's try it together. Defense, defense, defense. All right, so tongue defense. All right, let's do it once again. Let's try it out right now. Let's go. Defense. All right. Same way, all the Nizam fans, మీరు కూడా ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ చాలా సైలెంట్ గా ఉన్నారు. మీరు కూడా అరవాలి. Let's try it out one more time. Awesome. Okay, so ఈ మ్యాచ్ లో ఇప్పుడు ఫోర్త్ క్వార్టర్ స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి we're going to play this మధ్యలో when both the teams go for their defense. I want y'all to shout defense with me.
We're getting back into the scheme of things. Quarter number 4 is where we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Last and final quarter. This is where we set the game apart. 45-47, 9 odd minutes to play for. Allen, all by himself with a fantastic pass. Quick one, Namaharish to Santosh. 47-45. There was a push there from Santosh. Nothing doing but Harish tries to steal that ball for Allen. I'm just a little surprised today that Allen also, just like Majid Khan, doesn't have much points. That is Santosh with a celebration as well. He's got 14 already. He moves on to 16. Just trying to see if we can get some numbers for Allen today, because we haven't seen him amongst the scheme of things. 47-45, that goes on to 50 now for the Nizam Nawabs. 5-point difference in the fourth quarter. Running on the line, Santosh. Quarter number 4. Constant pass now to Satya. Lots of advice coming in from Visupalani. Misses out this occasion. Coach Visu wants Santosh to drive in as much as possible. 45-50. Satya. Fast break is the call. Allen straight to Anthony. Should have he passed? Maybe yes. 3-pointer this coming in from Satya. And a timeout taken now by the Khammam Knights. They're feeling the heat, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We're only getting started in quarter number 4. Live action to you, the Freedom Global Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Last and final quarter is what we're looking at here. 8 odd minutes still remaining, 45-53. It's gonna get aggressive and intense. This is all you require now. Subbu. Not quite enough. Fast break from the Nizam Nawabs. They have all the energy they require today. Allen gets it done. Bingo. That's more like it now. And probably this is the time where Allen gets alive and active. Probably this is the time where he aggresses. Hanging on the rims. Going right in. That is side for you. Just when you require it. Who slows the tempo down first? Nizam Nawabs. I don't think the strategy should be to slow the tempo as of yet. Because they're in the driver's seat. They need to try and add as much as misery they can to the Khammam Knights. Khammam Knights on the day have been brilliant. Yes, but it is the Nizam Nawabs who've been that extra in terms of the way they've gone about their business. Adding that special touch that they require. You have the bench as well, now getting into the act. This is beautiful. Satya with a very good interception. He's got the hit. Allen with the pace. Satya again. Santosh on the rebound. Keep it together. Santosh. He's got Nama Harish. Does he drive in? Does he wait? Santosh. Well, the option of shoot was always in there. And now it's getting intense, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna glance at the stats for you very soon, as we also try and figure as to how quarter number 3 went. Mind you, compared to all the quarters in quarter number 3, Nizam Nawabs at 17-20. This is the quarter where the Khammam Knights have been pretty close, and now Venkat Reddy gets back by getting in 2 more. Turnovers continue to be brilliant for the Nizam Nawabs. 5-1 that the Khammam Knights have had. Rebounds, however, have gotten better now for the Khammam Knights. They've gotten 9-9. And that's something that we look at as well. Steals 4 to the Khammam Knights and 1 to the Nizam Nawabs. So 47-55. Subbu is down again, Subhash. We've seen him get an injury previously as well. We're just hoping that he's all right. Remember, if the physio does come in, he will have to be substituted. He's gotten hurt on his elbow, from what I see here. And that is why I think they're not bringing in a physio. They want Subbu to be in the game. This is what we're looking at. Oh, he's hit on the face. The ball's hit his face, actually. And sometimes there could be cases of concussion. So he's been hit, but he stands up, ready to go. All okay. This is good work from the Khammam Knights, in fact. The fact that they've not brought in a physio. Maybe they have. He's bleeding by the nose is what I assume. So he has to make his way out, and he'll definitely get back into the game soon. Satya. That's what we've been building up to. Satya Prakash. So far just has 11. With this one he makes it 13. But he's been able to get the points in his favor. Fast break. That's the only objective here. Try and get it fast. Venkat Reddy on the floor on the other side of the court. We'll get you those visuals quickly. But Anthony now lining up. Should have taken a 3-pointer. Puts it into the basket. Ladies and gentlemen, Nizam Nawabs. Fiery hot. Oh, wow. Just need to keep calm the bench of the Nizam Nawabs. 59-49, 10-point difference. Back to business here. Majid Khan's been pretty quiet. They haven't allowed him much. We spoke about the 20-point average that he has per game. Right now he's only got 8 in this match. So that's another area that needs to get better. And the Nizam Nawabs deserve full credit. 100% credit for the way they've gone about keeping Majid Khan very quiet tonight. I'll tell you, when we looked at this game before, when you see them on paper, you're just going to make a prediction that the Nizam Nawabs are the underdogs in this game. It's always had to be the Khammam Knights. But the Nizam Nawabs, they've responded really well. And I'll tell you what they're going to do with this. They're going to break this table open. They're going to definitely break it open. Khammam Knights sitting right on top. Satya Prakash fighting. Oh, we gone against him. I was on the table and I was making the point while Subhash takes another hit on his nose again. He's got to be very careful with the way he's going about his things. Yes, definitely the game going to be nasty from here on. But Khammam Knights, let me tell you, if they lose that first game, it's going to open up the table because the Nizam Nawabs will then get another point in their kitty. They then start to win, and they will have at least 2 wins in 4 matches. It's now not going in. Subhash been penalized again. And this has come to Sai. That's Sai's 3rd foul. It was Subhash who had the look because he's definitely the captain of the team. 49-59, 10-point difference here. Last and final quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've tuned into your TV screens, do not go away. This is where the action actually begins. It's the last final few minutes. We've seen games go right down to the wire. 2-point difference, 3-point difference. But this is bigger. Nama Harish against Subbu. On the rebound from Allen. Much better here. And this is what they'll continue to do. They're putting the pressure here. Khammam Knights feeling the heat, and that is why they've been asking for a timeout. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a short breather. We'll be right back.
4 minutes, 26 seconds.
Timeout. Nizam Nawabs at 61 and Khammam Knights at 49. And we're almost done with the game. 4.5 minutes to go. But ee match ayin tarvata kuda there is a special all-star basketball match on a Saturday evening. Please don't go anywhere. Khammam Nizam match ayin tarvata there's going to be a bunch of all-stars joining us on the court.
Well then, we're getting back in the scheme of things. A short breather for us as well. But quarter number 4, just like we mentioned, this is where all the action happens. 49-61. It's not going in, and the Nizam Nawabs are having a ball of a time. 12-point difference. Srikanth fighting for every bit of it. Trying to drive it down. Wants to set the screen. Harish Nama will set the screen for Allen to be in a very good position for a 3-pointer. Oh my word. This is brilliant basketball from the Nizam Nawabs. Totally exceptional. They're climbing up the ladder. I heard Coach Misu saying try. He tried. But now it's all going against the Khammam Knights. I tell you what, don't slow the tempo yet. Do not slow the tempo of the game, Nizam Nawabs. You want to see more fast breaks. Try and get more of those turnovers. And be aggressive inside the paint. This is Subhash now, his opportunity. Oh, brilliant. 3-pointer comes in. Timeout also comes in here. This time taken by the Nizam Nawabs, and they don't want to give any window of opportunity to the opposition. 3 minutes, 8 seconds. Quarter number 4. We're coming back after a short break. Don't go anywhere.
Alright, we're back, and I think Nizam Nawabs have played some superior basketball today, especially in the last quarter and this one. Really turning things up. They're really pressing the Khammam Knights. They've been using that paint area really well. They've been driving in well. They've been kicking it out. Allen again driving it and kicking it out. Back to Satya, who drives it in again. Venkat Reddy with the rebound. Supu trying to take it the other way. Drives it and just misses. Harish with the rebound. Santosh pushing it the other way. But they wanted to control. They're slowing it down. Time is on their side right now. Nizamabad can take all the time that they need.
Yeah, absolutely, Maha. I think it's going to be very important to just try and see if the Nizam Nawabs can stick around. Almost went in, almost. Allen on the defense as well. Did try to get this corrected. 52-64. Hold on, hold on. He's going to hold the ball and try and let the clock tick. Can they play with the clock here? The Khammam Knights haven't lost by this huge of a margin. 52-64. Oh, that was nasty. Santosh keeps it together. 2 minutes now remain. Every 24 seconds becomes important. 12-point difference. Santosh all by himself. Venkat Reddy on the rebound. Nizam Nawabs turning the heat, turning the tide, and this could mean that the Khammam Knights taste defeat for the first time today. Not happening, rolls off the rim. It could just be an off day as well. Travel violation on Santosh, and Visupalani accepts. He's seen that, and a right call in fact by the official. Great officiating throughout these few days. Audience in large numbers today. You're watching the live act, the Freedom Global Sport happening. And that is a hit. That is a push. Can't afford to do that here, Majid Khan. He's got to keep his cool, got to keep his calm, because he's been one of the top player in the team. Lokesh coming in, they're making that change. What does Lokesh bring here? This is hasn't really got much game time, but the last few seconds is where they will give him some time now. Tries to dribble through Allen. Let me tell you, he's been one of my favorite players alongside Majid Khan in this tournament so far. Majid Khan looks back. Majid Khan, he knows that it's now a little difficult. Anthony, little too much. And I'll tell you, the good thing from the Nawabs is that they also got just the one team foul. They've also opted for a timeout here. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, as we get back into the scheme of things. 53 seconds, 66, 52. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
Nizam Nawabs 66, Khammam Knights 52. One last vibe check with everybody. All the Khammam Knights in the house. What about the Nizam Nawabs? All right, so match aipogane, we have another all-star game happening with all the OGs of the Telangana basketball. Telangana and Andhra Pradesh basketball players. After this match, it's an all-star showdown.
You need to be very patient. Lokesh on this occasion, 52, 66. Lokesh. Missed 2 and 2. They want to box out the Nizam Nawabs. Try and not go anything on the rebound. Yeah, that's a strategy. Simple, crystal clear location, at least gets one. 52 odd minutes remain. They still have all the energy. Little too much from Allen. But I'll tell you, it's been a team performance tonight. A brilliant team performance from the Nizam Nawabs. The way they've approached this game, it's been just picture perfect. Satya 13 points, Namma Harish 15. Allen will still try and get used to how many he's got. Santosh has got 19. Venkat Reddy hits the rim. Nothing on the rebound so far. Shrikant. That's going to be about it then. 21 odd seconds. Santosh on the other side. Wow, puts that in again. 2 more here. They're drilling this. And they're also taking the points, the advantage. 68, 53. 15-point difference. And that's going to be it. It is the Nizam Nawabs who beat the Khammam Knights by 15 points. Oh, what a game this has been. Oh, what a start. And oh, what an opening to this campaign. They've broken this game open. They've broken the points table open with that. And it's going to get interesting from here on. Don't go anywhere. We're only getting started. Khammam Knights, they've lost their first encounter. Nizam Nawabs, they've taken another win. We're looking at some of the highlights here. Satya Prakash has fired that in really nicely. Some important ones. Allen, he's also got it into the basket couple of times and on a couple of occasions. That's exactly what you want your boys to do. Keep passing, keep taking the points. We saw some great baskets and the Khammam Knights were under pressure. Allen good on the rebound as well. He did a fantastic job today. Definitely has to be mentioned because you need your players to do the right job. And he's definitely done that. very careful with the way he's going about his things. Yes, definitely the game going to be nasty from here on. But Khammam Knights, let me tell you, if they lose that first game, it's going to open up the table because the Nizam Nawabs will then get another point in their kitty. They then start to win, and they will have at least 2 wins in 4 matches. It's now not going in. Subhash been penalized again. And this has come to Sai. That's Sai's 3rd foul. It was Subhash who had the look because he's definitely the captain of the team. 49-59, 10-point difference here. Last